Hey guys, Dave from Nick Snacks again. I wanted to go through the very scary ComicLink submission that I just put up. And at the same time, we're going to look at this crazy market. All right. First off is my Daredevil #1. Mine is an 8.0. The most recent sale of the 8.5 at ComicLink was almost $16,000. If you look at that, that is up 183% from the 2020 average. So that is on fire. So looking at these, I got the 8.5 that just sold at ComicLink, and this is a picture of mine that is on the way. I really tried to match the colors here based on the CGC label, but to be fair, we're going to have to look at ComicLink's scan. Looking at the two, this really looks very tan. The colors aren't nearly as vibrant. They both have this ding up here. I personally, were I to be buying it, choosing between these two, much like the 8.0 that I did buy last year, had the option between two and chose the best of the two. So I would think I'd pick that 8.0. Call me crazy. So my submission, like I said, is an 8.0. If we assume that 183% roughly, that takes me up to like 13.8. So anywhere from 12 to 15K. It might even go higher because with stimulus maybe happening, maybe people are going to have more money. This thing is just screaming up. So we'll see what we do. Second big book here is a Hulk 181. Stay tuned for my Crikey series of books that were found in the wild. Look at this, a GPA. Looks like about 4,500. It is on the upswing, but that's just here in the past couple of days. There have been two eBay sales for right around 4,100 that are more recent than this. So I'm going to say about 4,000. I probably should have held on to this one, but Fantastic Four #1, Golden Records reprint in a 9.4. This isn't actually a copy. Mine's a CBCS, but I think probably $750 for this thing. Tales of Suspense 57 in a 4.5. This is just stock image here. Probably again about $750. This one broke my heart. I think I go into it a little bit on the video, but I got this from an auction. I cleaned it, pressed it, and then when I removed the backing board from behind the cover, something grabbed onto it, and I ended up ripping out right here by the stable. So I think it went from an 8.0 to a 4.5, but still quite a bit more than I paid. All right, so next we've got Fantastic Four Annual #6 in a 5.0. Again, I picked this up at an auction. Didn't really see this and kind of broke my heart again, but down here in this bottom left-hand corner on the square-bound book, there was about a 3/8 of an inch tear on it, and so it kind of folded over. So that's what brought it down. Again, it presents a lot better. And again, I probably should have held on to this for a couple of years, but I didn't. So looking at GPA here, somewhere around 250. I'm going to go with the high end. So when we wrap this up and I talk to you about how scary this was for me, you'll have kind of an idea why. Amazing Spider-Man 252. Mine is a newsstand copy. Here's the newsstand edition. I think that may jump up again. More auctions. The market's just going crazy, so I'm gonna put my neck out here and say it'll get about 400. Thor 337 in a 9.6. Another book that's trending up. Rumors of him showing up in the next Thor movie. I think that may drive that a little higher. So looking at these averages and taking that as a 350, Selling this copy. This was actually my old personal copy that I had graded because I bought another copy that is signed by Walt Simonson right down here by the Hammer. Pretty awesome book. Again, this will show up on Crikey. G.I. Joe, a Real American Hero, #1 in a 9.8. I really have no idea about this book. Most of them are right around 2, but we have these 2 sales here at the beginning of February. I don't know what's going on. 5,000, 4,000. So I use those to bring up to it. So 2,500 or so. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures, #1 in a 9.6. I mentioned this before. I think this had a shot at a 9.8. I was kind of disappointed that it didn't. Again, this is trending up. I think it may end up bringing more than the latest average. We will see. Other books I packaged up and sent were my Wolverine limited series, signed by Claremont, Miller, and Rubenstein. In a 9.6 would be about $550. My old Amazing Spider-Man 238 in a 9.4. I think that'll be $600. And Usagi Yojimbo, that'll actually be in the Crikey as well. 9.4, about a $400. Wizard Ace Edition #1, Daredevil, 9.8, only $75. But I mentioned a couple of videos ago that I have a 9.6 that is signed by Campbell that I prefer, so there's no reason to hang on to that. And then I maybe should have held on to this one too. Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, number 36, that straight flat black cover, the 9/11 tribute in a 9.8, about $225. So here's where the scary part. Right around $25,000 of value for these books. And I had to put them in a box and send them to a company that I've never dealt with before. They seem really nice via email. They sent me a insured label for FedEx because I was really worried about insuring these books. So hopefully that will work out. And just wanted to make this real quick because I will tack on some video of me packing this up. Took the video mostly as a cover my ass thing for the shipping, just in case something happens. But I think you might want to see the process, and then once the auctions are over, March, April time frame, I'll come back and see how I did. Thanks for watching, and here comes the video. All right, folks, here we go. Here's my submission to ComicLink. I was lucky. I have a medium-sized shipping box from CGC for when I signed up. What I did was I kind of super sandwiched the super valuable guys. You can see there that Daredevil one's got cardboard on either side. Same thing with Hulk, G.I. Joe 9.8, stuff like that. Then I have the less valuable books on the outside. I got corrugated shipping board there, so they're not going to move around except for the top, and I have taken care of that by putting together some cardboard there. And then I'm also going to, because there's like a 1/2 inch there, so I'm going to also put some bubble wrap and seal that sucker up, and then that's going to go into that box, so it's going to be double boxed. Alright, this box scares the shit out of me. I just looked at the current ComicLink option, and with hours or days to go on some similar books, we're looking at like at least 20 grand in this box. Crazy. Not anything I expect ever to happen again, but here we go. Cat?